Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And guess what I got today? Hey, I got my remote switch in. Yeah, it was delivered this morning. I got it. That's the second one that was sent out to me. The seller was really nice about it because Fed Up was making a fiasco out of delivering it to me. Never honoring their obligations to deliver. Well, the seller said, well, tell you what, we'll just UPS, or not USPS, one out to you, priority mail, 2 days. And guess what? It took 2 days and it's here. And guess what? Fed Up delivered today also. They delivered in 12 days. So it took them 10 more days than the USPS, which isn't known for their speed. It's just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. But I've got it. And look at my voltages. 14.4. I'm floating, or at least my controllers are floating because I don't need any more electricity. And the reason that it's up so high is, of course, the winds are back. Yep, the winds are back. And what a pain. Anyway, on a positive note, here's the other one that just came in. And USPS even beat them on the day delivery. USPS was here this morning. This didn't get here until this afternoon. So there's the LED remote control switch panel. Model number and the cable length is 60 foot. You got plenty of cable there. And this plugs into an Ames inverter. And this gives you the ability, if you have a problem where you've popped a circuit breaker on your inverter, instead of having to walk all the way out to where it is, you got the same switch right here. And this switch works in unison with the one that's over there. So if this thing went to alarm because it popped, because of an overload or some other reason, then right here I just shut the switch off and turn it back on again. And it resets it. Real nice. And also, it's got a power saver switch on here. So you can push the power saver switch on there when you want to save power. Usually in the winter time or whatever. And what it does is it doesn't run the inverter unless it reaches a certain voltage demand. And then when it gets to that voltage demand, your inverter automatically kicks on and gives you the power you need. But below that, it shuts off the inverter so you're not using electricity to run nothing. Your inverter is not draining your batteries. So it's a nice little unit to have, and that's what it is right there. And for those of you who haven't recognized it, it's actually the same switch that's right on the Ames inverter. But this plugs into the Ames inverter with a telephone cable, which is this gray cable that's in here. And very simple thing to do. You got plenty of wire. You can get 60 feet away from your inverter and still have this remote switch working. So I'm glad I got it because the temperatures have been dropping at night. Although it is a little warm up going on right now, it's nice to be able to, instead of having to walk outside on a cold morning because you're, well, in my case, it would be my well pump kicks on while the batteries are at their lowest at the first part of the morning. And that would pop the breaker on that, and I'd have to walk all the way around the cabin out to the battery room and reset the inverter. Now I don't have to do that anymore. I can do it from right inside the cabin. So anyway, with this extra one right here, what I want to do with that is I want to sell that one So if anybody's interested in buying an Ames remote switch, and you saw the model number on there, so you know the PICGLF remote. If you could use one of these, I will take $50 and I will pay for the shipping out of that $50, of course. But that's a better deal than what you can get online for one of these. So anybody that's interested, leave a message in my comments below, and we'll set it up to where you can pay for it through my PayPal PayMe account. And as soon as I receive payment, I will ship it out to you. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. You press on the bridge of your nose with your finger, and that'll stop a sneeze. If you've never tried that, try it sometime. Anyway, that's that. Let's head on outside here. The winds are blowing again, of course, and like I said, and getting 20 miles an hour or so. And they're not supposed to be that high today. It was only supposed to be little breezes, but they did get up there and blowing. And I was out on the freeway today, and when I was running through the pass, there was 40-mile-an-hour gusts. And a couple of times I changed lanes even though I didn't want to. And one of the times I changed 2 lanes even though I didn't want to. Not fun driving and that kind of stuff. I usually try to stay off the freeways, but it wasn't supposed to be windy today. It's just something that came up. Anyway, let's go in here for a second. And this is where the wire comes through the wall from inside the cabin. And I sealed it up with some silicone so I don't have any bugs crawling into the cabin from there. But right down back here, let's see if I can get that back there. Right there at the bottom is where this thing just plugs in, just like a telephone for your house would plug in. Just snap it into place, and that's it. You're all set up. Real easy install. And this is the switch that's on the inverter itself. It's the exact same switch that's over there, but they have this thing wired inside so that the remote switch will work in unison with this one. So if it pops out here, I can reset it in there. If I'm out here when it pops, I can reset it out here. So they work together. And not like a 3-way switch in your house where you go in the room from one side and flip a switch on, and go out the room on the other side and flip a switch off. Over here, whatever you do to this switch controls the inverter, and whatever you do to the switch in there controls the inverter. So pretty cool. Anyway, got plenty of power. Fans are running, keeping things cool out here, even though it is cool. And I'm going to take the door stop away here and close this door up for the evening, because it is getting chilly at night. And we didn't have a fall. It just came right from summer right into winter. Well, with the winds, of course, I couldn't get up there and do any repairs on my greenhouse. But tomorrow I've got a prior commitment, but I'll try to get that done this weekend. It's kind of a necessity. It really has to be fixed. Get the trees, the fruit trees, inside of there for the winter, and I'll be all set. All right, that's all I really got. Oh yeah, I did put another dozen eggs in the water glass solution, so now I've got 54 eggs in there. That'll go quite a ways through the winter time, considering I eat 2 a day every day, at least 2 a day. I have 2 for breakfast. Sometimes I'll have a couple of hard-cooked eggs during the day, or once in a while I'll even make egg salad and have an egg salad sandwich for lunch. But considering that's 25 days worth of, or 26 days worth of eggs that I have if I just ate 2 each morning through the winter. So that's almost a month's worth, and I'm sure I'll get a couple of eggs anyway, even if it's really cold and the eggs, the chickens stop laying or cut down on their laying. I'll still have plenty of eggs through the winter. So that's what's going on. Another nice day, clear blue skies, sun, temperatures in the 70s, but it feels cooler because of the wind. You got a wind chill factor here. Another thing I'm going to want to sell, if anybody's interested, is this camper trailer. Anybody wants that? $500, come and haul it away. And I will sell it as is, although there's a little bit of damage to it, but not anything that can't be really fixed fairly easily if you've got some time to work on it. It does need 2 tires. I can inflate the tires, you could haul it away, but if you plan on buying it, plan on spending at least another $100 for a couple of tires and swapped out on it. Other than that, everything else is as is and it goes. All right, so let me know on that too. You can leave comments down below. This is G Bear thanking you for joining me. Don't forget thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe and share. G Bear signing off.